All you who know righteousness, who seek the weight of time's first chord, attend the breath before the word, the thought before the tongue was born. For memory once walked barefoot, pressed in mud, not metaphor. Where earth and flesh and sky once wove, a silent pact, a triad trove, the first intelligence did rise, not in symbols but in skies, in calloused hands, in biped gait, in patterns shaped by shifting fate. Behold the triad, body, earth, and thought. Each mirrored each, and none forgot. The limb obeyed what sky imposed, the mind inferred what dusk composed. They moved not toward dominion's throne, but danced to patterns not their own. They knew no gods, yet knew to build, in rhythms forests slowly willed. Their minds were maps of rainfall's course, their steps aligned with starry force. In this great loop all meaning flowed, no center held, and none bestowed. Thus came the wanderers, not as kings but as echoes. With flint and fire in palm and bone, they sang the land with feet alone. Each forest edge, each mountain face, became a verse, became a place. Their rituals were not performed. They were the ritual, transformed. Expansion not through will or might, but through the tuning of the night. And everywhere they laid their stride, the earth itself became the guide. A circle here, a stone aligned, a terrace like a braided mind. They spoke in forms the earth could read, in symmetry, in curve, in seed. But form alone does not suffice. Where mind expands, it pays a price. From thought to form, from form to law, the silent ones could see the flaw. To hold a shape without the song would let the memory go wrong. So structures came not just to shield, but to encode what fields revealed. The solstice door, the shadow line, the flood path carved in sacred spine. No word was said, but stone could speak, and orientation held the peak. Then came the fire, not of flame, but of forgetting. The skies grew black, the crops grew bare, the sun withdrew its ancient stare. The storm erupted from the core, and silenced tribes on every shore. But still a few, with patterns sown, returned to sites the wind had known. Their voices lost, their memories torn, yet still the walls knew when was dawn. And so the past re-entered form, not as myth, but as reborn. The cave remembered what we lost, the terraces absorbed the cost. Yet even then, as earth stood still, another branch began to fill. Behold the sapiens, carriers of flame and fable. With tongues of silver, minds untied, they carried myths the stars denied. No need for form, no need for stone, their truth was spoken, not alone. And though they walked where echoes dwelled, they saw no pattern, only shells. Their world was plastic, swift and bright, but where was depth, and where was night? What once was grounded now could drift, and culture moved, but lost its gift. The silent ones saw what must be. To save the code, they'd need to see. So came the convergence, Juxtlahuaca. Not painted cave, but conscious vault, not crypt, but bridge to halt the fault. Three forms arose to teach the flame, jaguar, serpent, bond in name. Not symbols, keys, not myths, design, a syntax drawn in sacred line. The canal, like a sentence deep, inscribed the rhythm feet must keep. The 12 who stood, now calcified, did not decay, they testified. And so the cave became the gate, where silence speaks and forms translate. It waits for both, the line and seed, the builders and the ones who read. For only when both kinds align can time regain its inner spine. All you who know righteousness, who walk with questions clothed in skin, the cave still calls, the age begins, not to return but to converge. The future waits beneath the verge. When symbol bends to match the stone, the stars will hum. You are not alone.